Yo, we made it to another episode of Kicking It with Kpop. That's right. Woohoo! I'm here. We also got a returning guest today. What is up, Chris? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Peachy. It's
Sweet.
cold and hot.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
actually near you this time because we last time I was on, I'm
Yeah.
from Florida, but I'm in I have a different locale. This is
Oh,
my aunt's house up
yes.
in Pennsylvania, so I'm on a little vacation.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah.
Looks lovely outside. Looks like you're on the porch having a good
Yep.
time.
It's
Yes.
gorgeous out. It's much better than Florida.
I'll take this weather. It's cool. It's like the perfect Halloweenish kind of weather where it's like
Oh yeah.
slightly warm, slightly not.
Yeah.
Yes. Good
Wear shorts
times. I
and a
love it.
hoodie. It's perfect.
That's exactly the outfits that I
Perfect.
rock.
Yeah.
Gotta have a mixture of both there. Yes, good times. I know. Listen, it's the best time of year. It's the greatest. I love this weather.
Yep.
I'll take this over snow and like 100-degree weather any day. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah.
No,
No, it's
no, thank
beautiful.
you. Yes, I love this. We got a couple people popping in chat, which is awesome. They'll be trickling on in. Listen, we got GTK Comics all the way from whatever day that is. That's awesome. Oh, we got Jason. What's up, Jason? I was watching you draw earlier. And my guest from yesterday, we got Michael. What's up, guys? How
Yeah.
you guys doing? Yeah, all the people popping in here. This is awesome. I got your link right here. Pop to the chat. So go check this out right there. Go to the Kickstarter
Please.
page. Go check it. Yes, you're so close to getting funded and, stretch goals or whatever and all that fun stuff. But yes,
We'll see.
exciting.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you never know with this campaign business.
Yeah.
How this happens. Oh, read your comment exactly how it's spelled. Oh my gosh. I pop 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 poo 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 pop out poo 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 pop po. That's right. I got it.
Nailed it.
I did it.
First try.
Nailed it, Jason. Yes, that's what we did there. Man, I know. It's fantastic. All right. Time to get weird. That's what we do here. So boom, there's your lovely face.
Thank you
You.
so much for that.
That's right.
I know
For
you
the
gave me a
people who
jump
might
scare
not know
last
you.
time.
I know.
I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, you're big for a second. They'll be shrunken tiny on the side in no time. It'll be fine. That's right.
Great.
Michael's going to review Our Monsters 1 soon. Nice. Get on
I've
that
been waiting
action.
for that, Michael. I know you
Yes.
got it a long time ago. Perfect time. Spooky season.
That's right. Spooky season is upon us. That's right. Let's go. All right. Let's do some introductions. For the people that might not know you, who are you? What you do? Why are you on a porch?
It's all perfect questions. My name's Chris. I am the founder of a indie publishing house called BentBox Comics, based out of Southwest Florida. I am currently not in Southwest Florida, so I'll just go right next to that. Next question is perfect. I'm on a porch because I'm on vacation up in Pennsylvania. I had to get away from the 95 to 100-degree heat.
Nice.
And I wanted to see some leaves change and all that fun stuff. So that's why I'm on a porch in Pennsylvania.
Yay.
And my family is there.
Yes.
I'm basically, like the aquarium or like you're in a zoo. My family is looking at me through the glass as they eat dinner. I was like, keep it hot for me. I have better things to do at the moment. But
nice.
Yeah. So I own the publishing house, so we make really awesome indie comics. And I'm the writer and owner.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, you've had a couple of books come out the last year that I really enjoyed and liked, and I can't wait to talk about this one too, because I am a big got Our Monsters happening right now, and we all love a good spooky season kind of book. Let's go. This is awesome.
Yeah, I figured it'd be perfect time. So like last year was the first time we did it, and it went really well. It's probably one of our top sellers, and that's throughout the year too. It's not even just like spooky season.
Nice.
So like if I go to a con and I go, here's our horror book or whatever, 9 times out of 10 they buy that book, just because horror is so popular. And so we decided to make it an annual thing. So volume 1 came out last year, volume 2 this year. Hopefully keep it going for at least until volume 5 or 6. That's the goal.
Very nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get to the page in just a hot second. Let me find all the buttons, and then we'll go there. Let's see. Boopy doop, boopity boop boop. Where are you? There we go. There we go. Get your campaign page here. Look at this.
There it is.
Lovely. Oh, come on. I guess tiny. There we go. Now we're tiny. Listen, I promised we'd be tiny and shrunken in the corner.
Thank you.
I don't like being large. That's
me neither. Yeah.
I hate it. Okay, let me refresh it because it's been a hot second since I've been here. Let's see. You are so close to hitting your funding goal. What is this? Let's say $79.
Yep, that's some good math.
Yes. I listen. Oh, fast. You got 18 days to go. You end on Halloween, so it's going to end on Friday, October 31st, 5 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern time. So get that. Let's go. Let's get you funded. Come on. Boom. Shakalaka. Yes. Yep. Nice. Yeah.
So
what's up, Christina? How are you doing? Yeah.
Hey, Christina.
So very close. Yes. I'll play the trailer in a hot second.
Okay.
Show off some of this little art bit here, and then you can tell us a little bit what our monster is all about, which I enjoyed. Let's see. Oh, I like the little shiny things happening. That's cute. You can get animations on here.
Yeah.
Yes.
We put some energy and effort into it, you know, or at least tried.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
Very cute. We got more people popping in here. Hi, hey guys, what's happening? Yes, I love the art style. I love it's got like that. It looks pencils. I love that.
Yeah, that's Luna. She's the artist. She's from a young artist from Brazil. Extremely talented. Just, I love her style.
Oh, it's adorable. Look at little feet. Kicking the little feet.
They're kind of well done. It's not meant to be zoomed in. I didn't do it perfect. I'm like, no one will ever zoom in on this. The clipping of the bench. No one will notice.
Listen. Nobody sees this. It's fine. It's perfect. It's good times. It's good times. All right, let me open up to here. All right, what is it? Okay, so lots of people know this is very cool. I love the art style. I think it's awesome. I love the storytelling that's happening. I love like you got that like pencil-y kind of charcoalish type art style, which I think is fabulous. Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's Luna's style. That's what attracted me to do this type of book and do this series was. She had a bunch of these books so it's single page horror stories. That's the premise of Our Monsters. It's basically everything is told on one page. There's no narration. There's no dialogue boxes. There's no nothing. It's just basically told through the art. And she had like 6 or 7 of these posted on her Instagram account. And it was quite literally just a stumbling upon moments of seeing something super creepy and just loving the vibe. And so I reached out to her, asked if she had ever considered doing anything with these, whether it be publishing them or just starting something. I wasn't really sure what her ideas were, but she jumped on the idea of publishing it and forming kind of an anthology based on her work. Yeah. So that's how we came up with volume 1, and then volume 2 has just been a continuation of that, just kind of coming up with these unsettling single page horror stories.
It's also somewhat creepier because she has like that kind of 50s illustration kind of vibe to it, where everything looks kind of like nice and normal, but then you have this like weird, gnarly, grotesque stuff kind of happening in the background, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's the juxtaposition or like the asymmetricalness of her art style. Is this like cutesy, almost like comic strip-esque, or like just I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just very adorable. And then very not adorable, which is what we want. We want both.
Describes it perfectly. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun writing, or being involved with her with these and kind of like exploring how to really create a single page horror story.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like it.
Very cool. Yeah, I like it. I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Good.
Whoa, what's happening here? Yes. Thank you for dropping the link down here, Henry. Thank you very much. It's also pinned. I will be dropping it along the way. And then Michael says he backed the foil cover. Nice.
Sweet.
Way to go. Wait, if that's the case, let's go refresh. Let's see where we're at. Oh, so close.
There we are.
So close. We're getting there. You might even get it during the stream. I think we can
do it during the stream. That's my goal.
I think so. Let's go. I think we can.
That way I can enjoy the rest of my vacation without thinking about it. Yes,
enjoy the nice, lovely weather. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. Just little blinkies.
Yeah.
Cute. So cute. This is very, very haunting. I like this weird texture that you got going on this like skin with the fingernails. Ooh.
Yep. Yes. So that's the main cover. We're only doing, we don't do like a bunch of variants or ever, but I did want to throw a bone to the people who really like something different. So I allowed for an add-on for a foil version. But yeah, that's the main cover. Basically, if you are familiar with Volume 1, and if you aren't, then I highly recommend getting the back or the other tier, the whatever it's called, where you can basically get everything. Issue 1
The
and issue
reward,
2.
the catch up thing.
Catch up
Yes.
tier. Thank you so much.
You're
Mentally
welcome.
unstable at
Yes.
the moment. I didn't choose to animate this guy. It was difficult. It was a little more difficult than I was planning. And I was like, you know what? You're just gonna stay still.
Just black out the eyeballs. It's just like
maybe that could work. Yeah.
Yeah. That probably doesn't take that much effort.
yeah. It's not too much.
Let's see. Yes, Henry, they are very much less than $60 away from their funding goal. That's right. What's up, Jay? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is well over in your Canadians. That's right. Very cool. You also have really good price points on your books, which are awesome. You can just do volume 2 for $4. That's awesome.
Yep.
Catch up bundle, $7. Listen, physical copy is $10. This is amazing. These are fantastic prices.
Yeah.
And then,
so you can get
what is this?
Catch up bundle. Yep, for 17. So
yes.
you'll get issue 1, issue 2, or volume 1, volume 2, both physical. And then we have the Big Daddy Your Monster bundle, which comes with every single campaign related add-on. And the reason why I say campaign related is because we do have a bunch of add-ons that are just like previous comics and stuff like that that we've that way you can pick up pretty much anything. But everything you see there, all our stickers, our poster, and then the one cool thing is 2 people did this last one or on volume 1, and you get to work with us to bring your horror, your nightmare to life, and we put one of your created horror stories into the book for volume 3. Ooh. So we are actually in the process of finishing one of the fan submissions right now to put into volume 2, which is it's pretty cool. I had a lot of fun, like kind of working with the guy and doing the thumbnail or doing like the sketch for it, and so yeah. But we only do 5 of these per thing, and one person's already taken, so there's 4 left. If anyone wants to work with us to make a spooky page, let us know.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. I like that. I very much love things like that on campaigns where you can get like some kind of monstery drawn type situation. I think that's fun. Oh, look at this. That's cute. But yeah, her art style is just, it's so adorable. It's so cute. And then look at this creepy, awesome stickers that you got here.
Yeah.
It's still adorable to me. Like, listen, it's all adorable stuff. I like it. Yeah. Yes. I grew up horror books, horror, whatever. It's fantastic. I love all that stuff. Yes. You got the foil cover here. So wait, can you get the foil over here on this side? Or is it just you upgrade?
No, it's an add-on.
Oh, the add-on. Okay, so in the add-on, you get the foil upgrade, and then you get a patch. Oh, the patch looks sick.
Yeah, so it's an iron-on patch. You can put it on your, on your overalls.
All the things, yeah. Ooh, creepy. I love the smile. All those teeth. Those are awesome. Oh, yeah. And there's your team here. I like this. Yep, oh, she's adorable. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Still, fantastic. Get you some awesome art, some adorableness. Yeah. Let's go.
Yep.
I think that's awesome. I think the art is just so cute. What's up? What's up, 76? What's happening? Yes, please go share this around so more people listen. Spooky season, horror stuff, adorable artness. Go show this around so that more people can back this. Plus, I really like that $100 tier where you can get a monster or whatever drawn into the book for the next volume.
We do a full story with you. So we work on with you to like figure out how the pacing should go and all the panels, and then it's pretty cool. It'll go into the next volume.
That is very cool. I think that a lot. I think that's fun. That's exciting too, because I really hope that people that backed it next time are coming back and like really enjoying their story that they see inside the panel.
Well, the guy who backed it this time, because on this volume it shows one person has already backed it. He backed the Your Monster tier last time, and he's the one that we are. Yeah, we're finalizing his story. So he liked it so much and the idea of it that he's coming back for more. So he wants to see another one of his stories in the next volume.
Well, that's awesome. Way to go, dude. That's back in this thing. That's amazing.
Yep. So it turns out well. So I highly recommend it. It's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome. All right, I'm gonna play your trailer. Let me unplug for all this
All
dumbness,
right.
and then we will play this. So we're gonna test this out. How this works. I gotta figure this out one day. One day, not today.
Yeah,
One day. Let's
it's
figure this
fine.
out.
It's
Give it a
short, so
second.
don't
I
worry.
know you're short. So perfect. I'm not muted. I have not been kicked out. Whoa, we're winning. All right, pause this. Go like this. Go like this. All right, we're gonna play. Let's go. Woohoo!
All right, one more time.
Ooh. Yes. Short, sweet, and creepy. That's right. So you got to keep it short, sweet, and creepy.
Yep.
Good time.
Yep. That
I
was
like the
why I was
little
like,
baby.
yeah, just short and sweet.
Yeah, sometimes you just do that. Just do a little thing, keep it sweet, show people what the book's about. Boom. That's it. All I gotta do.
Yep.
Yeah, this is great. I love it. I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. I love, like I said, the art style to me. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I love his little the nose. It's so adorable.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's extremely fun to work with her, especially when I send her sketches, because I send her sketches. So like a lot of these are written by her. So like this one is personally hers. She, quote unquote, wrote this and showed it to me and asked, like, let's put this in volume 2. I'm like 100%. And then so it's a true collaborative effort. So she does a handful and then I do a handful.
Nice.
Actually writing it and sending it off to her to actually have done, which is so much fun because my sketches are I'm not an artist. They're absolutely terrible. And then, I send her these stick figures with like big eyes and big mouth, like scary stick figures. And then I like describe the monster and then I get a really cool page back. And I'm like, this is perfect. And so,
Yes.
it's so much fun making this book.
Horror kind of does work well with a terrible sketch though, because like you can make a terrible sketch kind of look like it's really meant to be that way because it's horror.
Yeah, that's totally what I was doing. All
That's
by
right.
design. Yeah.
That's right. No, I think it's great. I love seeing this, and I can't wait to see more from her too, because her art style, like I said, I really really love this kind of art style. I think it's just great. It's
Yeah,
just
so like
welcome.
we have
That's great.
we have this and we haven't really done much with her yet.
Mhm.
Otherwise. And I would love I'm trying to write a couple things for her specifically with this art
Okay.
style in mind. Something like actual story driven sequential, like a full something, whether just single issue, one shot or something. So maybe you'll see that soon with her art style, because I agree. I love the art style. It's fantastic. It's real. It just perfectly suits the creepy. That is the vibe.
I love it. Yeah, this one actually look really cool on a foil too, because just like that black, white, gray. I
Yep.
think that would look neat. Yes, come on, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do. Yeah. Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, no, it's really cute. I like they got stickers and stuff. Let me go into your add-ons. Where is this at? See if there's
Yeah, go
anything in
for
there.
it.
Because you had,
Check it
like you
all
said,
out.
we have a bunch of other stuff on here too. Oh, you can get for $5, you get your whole full access to Global Comics as well.
Yeah, so we have a ton of books on Global Comics. $5 will send you a code for all of our books on Global Comics digitally, obviously. And then yeah, we have the foil upgrades, $5 poster. Basically, we try to make like all the add-ons $5, and then you can basically get any of our other published work for $6 physical.
Nice. Yeah, you got a lot of titles here, and let's see. I've read some of these, which I thought were great, and they're all really good. I like your storytelling, I like the art they have for each one of your titles. I think they're awesome. Way
Thanks.
to go. Good time stuff. Yeah, it's exciting seeing little collections of like books like this. I love finding those kind of stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
they're all
it's cool.
fun. They're all really
It's
cool.
it really doesn't sit in or like set in until I was making all these add-ons, and I'm like I'm putting all of our books on there, and I'm like, okay, here's another one, okay, here's another one, and another one. I'm like, okay, we
Yeah,
have
they're
a
like,
decent amount of
whoa, I didn't
books.
realize we
I'm
had so
excited about
many.
that. Yeah, that's good, not bad.
Yeah.
And I also dive into 30 pages or 30 plus pages. The main reason for that is we kind of try and do a if an idea pops in your head, we don't save it for the next volume. So like I've sent her like 2 or 3 ideas during this campaign that
Okay.
she's going to just add. So they'll be in there.
Nice.
So I don't know what the final count will be. It'll be over 30 pages.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah.
like that a lot. But yeah, her, like I said, her art style, it tells such a really good story too, just with the expressions and like how she has it like almost like fine line, like the white, and then all the like the weird gross stuff, like kind of like darkness, which is really neat. I love
Mm-hmm.
that. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
And so like when we make these, like I said, so for example, I'll tell you, it's easy because you have these previews up. So the first 2 on the
Mhm.
previews were hers that she wrote specifically. Like this one's hers. She sent this to me, and I was like, definitely put that in volume 2. And then the other one with that was also hers, and I was like, this is awesome. And she also actually has a tendency to put herself in the pages, like that, like young girl character is
Uh-huh.
that's kind of resemblance of her. But I've noticed that she kind of puts herself, if she ever has like a person of her age, it's typically just her, which is just fun that she ends up being all over these books. But so she did this one, and then I wrote the third one.
Ooh.
And one of I wrote this one. And wrote is such a weird word to say, because
Yeah.
there's no dialogue, but at the same time I have to figure out pacing. I have to figure out like what sticks that final panel and makes it actually creepy. And it's a bit of a challenge when you don't have dialogue, you don't have any narration, you just have 3 pages or 3 images.
It works. I like it. It works really well because you have like innocent time, and then you're like, what's going on? I don't understand. Then creepy factor. So like
Mm-hmm.
just the 1 page story without even the words, it like you really did a great job of like getting that out there, like figuring that out. So yeah.
Yeah, we try.
So
Yeah, I think we nailed it. And then one of the things that I don't mention to everyone, I'll mention to you. How about
okay.
that?
Yes.
Spoiler time. So like if you are a fan of Volume 1, you would notice by the end of it, there's technically no through line. You know what I mean? Like it's all single page horror stories. There's no connection between them per se,
Hmm.
right? Because that's supposed
Yeah.
to be the point. Is they're all standalone stories. As a writer, I felt obligated to have some kind of through line. So if you're a fan of Volume 1, you will know and be familiar with the through line that pays off on the last page. This is no different. So this was a lot of fun to kind of add a through line to this one specifically, that kind of connects all of the pages together. And then another thing you might remember if you did read Volume 1, if you haven't, I highly recommend picking it up. But that it kind of focuses on, so we have a collection of monsters. They're all creepy in of their own right, but we also allow it to focus on a singular monster that you'll notice kind of has a reoccurring presence. And it's typically the one that I hate the most. And by hate, I mean in a good way. You know what I mean? Like this one sucks. Like it creeps me out. I don't like it. Let's make this one the main focus of this book, which is what we did
Oh,
with
that's
issue
funny.
1, and then issue 2. It's kind of loosely based around a sleep paralysis demon. If anyone's familiar with that.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. You can just get in here on this gnarliness that is this suit with this gnarled hand. But I love these nails. These nails are my
Yeah.
favorite part.
Yep. So
Weird, bony, weird finger. Yes.
this is going to be the main monster of our Monsters Volume 1, and he is the sleep paralysis demon.
Nice.
So if anyone's familiar with that, it sucks. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I am familiar with that. Yes. Crazy times. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's cute, adorable. I love it. I mean, I assume this is this guy right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. That's that jerk.
Nice. That jerk. Listen, he looks like a jerk. Look at his weird, creepy neck. And it's like, listen, he's got a
Yeah.
hat on and everything. He
Well,
looks like a super jerk. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the whole reason why I put him in there is so I for about a month straight when I was 7 or 8. I actually no. I was closer to 10. Now that I remember a little better,
Uh-huh.
I was closer to 10 years old. I had for about a month straight every night I was visited by the sleep paralysis demon. If anyone is familiar with him or that concept. It's just a really crappy situation that you do not want to be involved with at all. But basically, you wake up from a dead sleep and you can't move, you can't scream, you can't do anything. You are quite literally paralyzed. And then typically, a long, slender man will walk into the room and lean over your bed frame. He looks a lot like that. And then he just sits maybe 6 inches away from your face and smiles. And you want to scream, you want to yell, you want to run. You can't. It's just hell. And so I did that for when I was 10 years old for about a month. And I will never forget it. It was the most terrifying month of my life. And so I was like, yeah, let me throw this in here. Why not? You got to take, you gotta take those inspirations where you can, which is where I see that one of the questions just popped up. That's it.
JSS just popped in here. It says, where did you grab your inspiration from? Very Tim Burton, but who else?
I mean, so the inspiration for the stories themselves quite literally come from just Luna, the artist. So the artist, like I said, she's from Brazil. She told me and showed me some of these things, that they have some older comic strips and children's stories and like things that we would tell when we were little, or were told when we were little, you know what I mean? All these little like cautionary tales and stuff like that, like The Boy Who Cried Wolf and things. And she was describing them, and that's kind of her style, is these old children's books. And but she throws in this just terrifying like twist
creepy
at
bits.
the end, which is just beautiful. So yeah, I mean, the inspiration quite literally is just Luna, the main artist. I'm just literally riding her like mental coattails. She shows me a really creepy image, and I go put it in the book, and then I kind of pick up where that left off. I go, you know what? I think I can. I egotistically say I think I could do that too. So and then but obviously not draw it, because I can't do that. But come up with a story. And it's a lot of fun.
And I think it's really cool too. Yeah. So JSF, if you're just coming in here, they're like kind of single page stories that kind of tell themselves with the artwork. Really, like you're telling the story with the artwork, which is fantastic. But there's no dialogue in it, which is quite fascinating. I think that's fun. I see a few other books that are doing that over the years, but I think it's really cool that you could do like a 1-page story on that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. It's like I said, it's challenging, but it's a lot of fun. And then Slenderman, so like Slenderman is definitely, he's not the main thing. Once again, the sleep paralysis demon is the main thing. He just so happens to be vaguely similar to Slenderman. But I was thinking maybe for volume 3 I might dive into more of the known fables and parables that we know, and allow those to kind of shape some of the monsters for volume 3, which maybe you see a Slenderman-esque thing, or like a Mothman, or I'm not sure yet. I'm not trying to plan that far ahead.
I like that. I very much like a weird fable / cryptid kind of like interesting, like the hometown stories kind of things. I think those are fascinating to me. I love seeing books like that. What's up, Eddie? How are you doing? I think those are cool. I love it. I think the storytelling is fantastic. I can't wait to see more of her artwork. It's just so good. It's like just something about it, like 50s classic illustration, but also like that creepy twist on it. I think it's just adorable. That's like kind of where I fell in love with artwork myself too. Growing up was like really well done children's books. That's like where I got into like the horrific fairy tales back in the day. They were always illustrated. They were amazing. Awful for a toddler to read, but
for real. Yeah, no, they were not. Yeah, it was something that would definitely twist you up and scar you a little bit when you were young. But yeah, that's why I think she got her inspiration from that similar thing. But what they had in Brazil, so slightly different culture, slightly different. Whatever you want to call them, fables or parables, and so that's. A lot of those are really prevalent in volume 1, and then volume 2, I had a little bit more of a hand in writing, but still working with her. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I think it's really cool too to see different cultures, like what's their kind of like myths, legends, and all that kind of stuff are. The boogeyman kind of thing. That to me is fun. I love looking into like the yokai and like the
Oh
random
yeah.
things like all over the place. I think that is just fascinating to me. I am a big fan. Any kind of stuff that comes out with like that weird, spooky, supernatural thing, I'm like, yes, let's go look at this. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
anytime I can kind of dive into like another culture's
yeah.
nightmares, I'm a huge fan of
Oh,
doing that. It's so much fun.
yes. Oh, it's really cool too. Like, I was obsessed from the 80s by the Enchanted World Time Life series, and each volume was a different thing. And they would tell tales of like individual, like they would have fairies, witches, whatever, but they would tell tales of it from all around like the world kind of thing. And it's
Huh.
really interesting that all of these cultures kind of have the same thing, but they're called a little bit slightly different. They have little slightly
Right.
different like powers or whatever, but they're all basically the same type of character, which is interesting to me how they
It's
all kind of connect, which
yeah.
is fascinating. How
Yeah, I
that's
had
also spooky too,
yeah,
because like
that's what I was
how do
about to
these
say.
people from different regions get these things and they're basically the same thing over the years? Yeah,
That's the
that's
thing that
that's
creeps
fun.
me out the most, I think, because I
Yeah.
to your point, the sleep paralysis demon. So I remember I had a discussion with someone I knew who I, regard as very intelligent. And
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get his take on it because I like described it to a T and everything. And he used the typical, your brain chemicals are changing when you're young. It's probably just a bit of a psychosis issue of a specific event in your life that's kind of like taken over for a month and then everything like that. And I'm like, okay, that's an explanation, sure. And then I wanted to look into it, so I did a deep dive into sleep paralysis demon, and there's a lot of very unsettling lore behind the sleep paralysis demon,
Ooh.
including the point where it crosses boundaries of time and cultures. So, like people in Brazil, this is something that she was very familiar with, very familiar with. But there's recordings of it happening like South America, Europe, Asia, all these things, and they describe it the exact same: sleep paralysis demon. And the other thing
Oh.
that they describe is that it happens for a very short period of time, and it typically impacts the firstborn male of a family during puberty.
Wow, that's
There's
so fascinating.
there's too much
Also
specifics
creepy.
going on. You know what I mean? There's too many specifics, and then I'm like, well, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me, and so it's terrifying. I hate it so much, but yeah, I do love the idea of like different cultures all either experiencing the same thing or coming up with the same thing, or I don't even know how to describe that one.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's interesting too because just about every single culture or whatever you want to refer to it as has like a vampire, has like a witch,
Yeah,
has like some kind of weird like phantom thing, but they're all basically the same thing, which I find interesting. And also like way back in the day, like in Asian cultures, you have pretty much every one of them have their own version of like the Monkey King, which I think is
yeah.
really cool. And I love seeing that. It's like so cool to see that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yes. And then you're like, man, wait a minute. How does somebody across the globe that has never been anywhere or traveled out of these other places really they have the same thing? That's interesting,
Yeah,
and
it's
then that
so
kind of
interesting
like
to
that
me.
kind of like hits you like ha.
Yeah, but that is some of my favorite stuff. I just find that the most interesting because everything else has kind of been old. It's not old hat, but it can be old hat. But
Yeah.
this kind of stuff with different cultures and their monsters. I'm very interested in. Speaking of, like I'm going through. I don't know if you're doing what everyone does during the spooky season, but you start watching movies, and so you watch a movie a day or something. Or you try to. So
Yeah.
I just watched The
Oh.
Watchers. I don't know if you watched
Oh,
that one.
nice. Yes.
Um, I
Yeah.
I loved it though, but the whole, I mean, it's a bit of a spoiler. I'm not going to spoil the exact ending, but it ends up dealing with like fey creatures and fairies in Ireland,
Nice.
and so like by the end of it, I'm like,
Yes.
I'm in. I'm 100% in. This is so much better than just like, I don't even know, like Wendigo or something. I don't know. It was a refreshing thing, and I'm pretty sure that movie bombed. Like people weren't a big fan of it,
Listen,
but by the
people
end of it, I loved it.
people don't know what it's called. Listen, horror and animation. Get out of here. Listen, those are the best. Just go watch them. Listen,
Yeah.
all the critics are like meh, and then you have the diehard horror people that are always like meh. They're like, no, this is a good movie.
No, this
Chill
is
out,
great.
relax.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Yes,
turn your brain off and enjoy it. It's only an hour and a half.
yes.
Chill.
It's fine. It's relaxed. Just watch it. But yeah, I usually do a watch along movie list during Halloween. But I also like to just watch movies that have to do with Halloween during Halloween because you can
Okay,
watch
yeah,
horror
yeah.
movies anytime. So there's a
Yeah,
whole ton of them
same
that
here.
happen on or around Halloween. So you got the spooky vibe stuff.
There you go.
It
Smart.
pops. I see this over here. You get a $5 super chat just to come in here to tell me that the Lions suck. Loves me. And the artwork is great. Dang it, Pops. That's right.
You're right on both accounts.
Yes. Listen, keep your friends close. Keep your
Yeah.
enemies / friends
Yeah.
even closer.
I was telling her earlier before I think we started. I'm a Browns fan, so we are very familiar with sucking. Don't worry, I can dish it out. I'm allowed to because I'm a Browns fan.
When you put up with it for so long, listen, this is what
Exactly.
happens. You hear it all. There's nothing else can really phase you at this point. You just kind of have to laugh at it at this time because listen, we've probably made fun of our teams more than anybody out there. Happens.
100%.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, I love these stories. I love the artwork. I think it's great, and I think it's super cute. And you guys are amazingly close to funding, so let's keep sharing this around to get you guys out there because this is perfect for spooky time. And it's also not too like super scary, but I think younger kids could also get into this too. Like it's not that scary. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. So like I'm not a big fan of like gore or I mean it's not that I'm not a fan of it. I just don't find it scary. Like gore doesn't scare me. I can watch.
It doesn't scare me either. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Like 9 times out of 10, if I see like a movie that says horror movie on it, and I look at it and it's all gore, I'm like, this isn't even remotely scary to me. It's just gore. Like it's just okay. I'll watch it. It's Saw.
Yeah.
But it's not scaring me. But this kind of stuff is definitely innocent enough, and it kind of plays on that innocence. Is kind of what we wanted to do with these stories. Basically interject a lot of it's a child going through this experience. You're kind of viewing it as a child. These type of ideals. So yeah, but I do think a kid could read through this, especially a kid who's just interested in horror or creepy things. It's not something that I would be like, oh no, this is too adult for him. No. It's just creepy. If you don't mind your kid, seeing a little creepy stuff, then it's fine.
It really gives me like those old school fairy tale kind of book things. Like they were creepy. Those were probably worse than what you're going to see.
Like grim fairy tales, man.
Those were awful. They were so horrific back in the day. Yeah, it's awful times. Yes, and this is why we like the things that we do now because that's what we grew up with.
Yeah, that was my childhood.
Well, that was horrific stuff. Yeah, awful times, awful childhood times. I know, awful. But check this out. Check out all the add-ons too, because I like that you have the tier on there that's really cheap too for the global comics. You get your entire library. But I like that you get the physical copies of the other books too. You got fun stuff on there.
Let's see. If you want to taste the horror, get it. And then if you want a bunch of other stuff, we kind of have everything. Anything you can be interested in.
What other projects you got coming up after this?
So we have we're bringing on another. So because we're a publishing house, we can kind of work with a bunch of different people, and so it's not just only me making stories. So I found a really talented author out of Georgia. His name's Ryan Hoover, and I mean you can even pull it up if you. I mean I'm not opposed to you pulling it up because it's already in pre-launch. Because you're already on Kickstarter. If you're already on Kickstarter, but it's on pre-launch now. If you want to go sign up for it, but it's called Monstrals, MON. Yep, right there. Monstral #1, the saga of an orc turned bard. So this is going to be from Ryan Hoover. This is his first comic book. I'm kind of assisting him in it, helping him edit and paste and everything like that. But it's a fun little, this is definitely not a different vibe from our monsters, obviously, but it's going to be a more young adult, like teen style story, just like comedic, fun action adventure.
Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, it looks like it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. I'm really enjoying the series because we're getting like pages in every day, and I'm part of the creation of it. So it's just been a huge blast making this book.
Oh, cool!
But yeah, this is Ryan's first comic he's done. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So feel free to go, save this one, get it ready for pre-launch. This will go live probably early next year, maybe January, February.
Okay.
And then we have Orion 2 is currently in pre-launch as well. I don't think that's under my list. I think that's under John Orozco, the main author. That's under his list. But if you type in Orion 2 or whatever, you'll see that pop up. So it might pop up. It's ORIEUM.
Oh,
Orium.
ORIEUN.
M.
Oh, M.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
Ooh, that looks interesting.
Spelling that. I don't think I did spell it right. I think it figured it out for us. But anyway, so Orium Saga 2, yeah. So this is a really fun, like, noir body horror book by John Orozco.
Oh, that's cool.
So he was actually he was the first guy that we brought into BentBox Comics.
Ooh, okay.
He's what started our publishing house for the most part. We were doing our own books, and then we met with him. We loved his book Orium 1. And so we asked, like, you want to join BentBox? He's like, yeah, I'm down. And so now issue 2 is coming out.
Nice.
But this kind of kickstarted that for us.
Okay, so I'm just typing to those to the stream description so that we have those. So when it ends, you guys can go click on that as well for the pre-launch stuff. Oh, that's very cool. I like all of these. Let me go down here and see if there's any of the other artwork on here. Yeah, no,
I don't
whatever
think
the
here.
body horror happening, it looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it's creepy and like kind of like a psychological body horror book.
Ooh.
with some nice noir
cool.
vibes, because that black and white art. It's really cool. Really fun series.
That's awesome. I like that a lot. And then here's the campaign that we're going over now. You're so super close to hitting your $1,000 goal. I really hope
it.
Yes. Share it around, guys.
Or someone pick up your monster tier, and then that'll get us right there.
That's right.
You can see your own your own.
Yeah. Because if you guys are just joining us and you're trying to figure out what that's all about, the very last tier. Oh, where am I at? What's happened? The very last tier that's in here. For $100, there's only 4 left of these. You can get. It looks like you get the stickers. It looks like the patch, the book, and then you also get your monster page. You work with them to do like a little short story for like the 1-page thing coming up in the next volume. So that's awesome. That's really cool.
It's a lot of fun. And it's cool. Once again, you won't want to pass that up, because like there's something about coming up with a really creepy idea in your head and then having someone go, "You mean this?" And you're like, "Ah, crap, that's exactly what I mean." Like, this is terrifying. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. That is a lot of fun. I like this. I like the pages look great. I love that it's black and white, because I'm a huge fan of the black and white art. But I think black and white works so well with like a creepy horror story to me.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
something about it. It just gives extra like spookiness to it, and I love that. I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's also cheaper to print.
So yeah. So how? Let's see. You're going to be doing volume 3 next year. How far do you want to go in this? The Our Monsters thing.
So the actual like end goal I would love to do is, how most people will have a coffee table book filled with abstract art or whatever. I really want to get to a point where maybe we go up to like volume 4 or 5, and we have enough to do like a horror Halloween coffee table book, like a hardcover book filled with just her art, just the stories. That would kind of be our end goal for the series, would be like a final, like Our Monsters, the collection, or I don't really know how I would put that. So to get to that point, it would be, maybe 4 or 5 volumes.
Okay. Well, you're halfway there, and you're already working on 3 coming up already, because you got the people every year in your $100 tier.
Yep, we're going to try and do it annually. So every year we'll have a nice creepy book for you. And then the other cool thing that I don't think we mentioned yet is, so we will have the book complete. Right now, Luna is working on the final 2 pages, I believe, that we have. They should be done in a week or 2. And then what we try and do actually is, because the campaign ends at 5 p.m. on Halloween, hopefully by 6 p.m. or by 7 p.m., sometime around there, you should have your digital PDFs in your email by then. Because I'm going to have it set up and ready and formatted and everything. Mainly because, you backed the book, and I would love you to be able to enjoy the book on Halloween. The spookiest time of the year, it would be the perfect time to read the book, because otherwise, sometimes you do these things on Halloween, and then the book comes in December 25th. You get the book, and it's like, well, Or you set up the campaign to run in April. That way it comes out in October, and it's like this disconnect between the spooky vibes. And I was like, let's just run it in October, have it ready by the end of October. That way you can at least read it digitally. And if you want to wait for the physical, it'll be done. So then we'll just ship it out probably in a month after that.
Well, that's cool. I like that. I like that you try to get them to people on Halloween. I think that's awesome. So you can come home after trick-or-treating or before, get spooky time before you head out.
See this guy before you walk outside. Like, get a look at him and then go, all right, I'm going to go outside for a little bit. And there's actually a trick-or-treating story in this one. So, perfect.
Oh, nice. Perfect vibes, perfect time for all that stuff. Yeah, get really like amped up for Halloween and then get spookified and then, scare yourself as you're getting candy. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Oh, she's cute. Yeah, I love the art. I think it's adorable. The stickers look great too. I think her art style works so well for like just multiple things, and that kind of thing is awesome. Yeah.
She recently she posted on Instagram a video. I highly recommend everyone go. I should probably link it in the bottom of the page, our like Instagram handles. I don't know why I haven't done that. But anyway, she posted like today on Instagram that she found an old cloth like upholstered doll with a blank face. Ooh. So she painted this creepy smile on it, and it's so cool. And so the first thing I reached out to her and I was like, how much can we make? I'm sorry. I do feel like that's the part that sucks about the whole like business side of things. Cause the first thing I think of was like, how do we mass produce this? But the first thing I did want to do though, was like, I would love to add this as like a stretch goal for our monsters, because this would be so cool. I mean, it's terrifying looking. But anyway, that'd be very difficult to do.
Well, you can make them. Okay. What you could do is, listen, I have people that can hook you up with plushie producing. Okay. But what you could do, listen, leave the face blank, and the people could draw their own faces on it for their own scary monster that they want.
I like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, listen, you could do that, and then you could do a 1-of-1 her drawing on a thing if you wanted to do that for a campaign thing. But
all right, I like that idea.
Lots of things that you could do with this idea. But yes, dolls are creepy. People collect creepy dolls for whatever reason. I have a whole ton of them upstairs.
Yeah, no, it's amazing what she does. So like, go check her out on Instagram. It's Luna_A, which is AY. But go check her out, and you probably should see. Yeah, if you can find her and look at the video right now, that'd be amazing, because I would love to show everyone that.
Is it Luna? Which one is this? There's a couple. Oh, here, it's gotta be her.
Yeah, her art style is amazing.
Yep, that's the one. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, hold on. The first thing I'm gonna do is drop her Instagram.
Yeah, drop that. Highly go. So she does like indie game design too. She does game design assets and stuff for like fun little 2D games and 3D games. She's
that
really
makes
cool.
Sense. That makes a lot of sense, because her art looks. I feel like I've seen her art before on something. And
potentially, yeah.
Oh man. Okay, hold on.
You don't need to play the audio if that's messed up with your thing, but if you just show the video
over here so that it'll find it when I go to do the share screen thing, because it does not like tabs. That's for sure. There we go. I found it. Yeah, no, this thing is amazing and it's creepy. Let's see if I can go
look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
I love it so much.
I like that she brushed the hair, like she uncrinkled it, like the yarn, to make it all kind of messed up. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but man, that's awesome.
So this is the artist for our monsters. She's awesome, pretty talented, very disturbed individual, and you're gonna benefit from it by getting the book.
I like it. Listen, I can tell already that we would be friends.
I would love that to be like something that we could offer, because it'd be so cool. Anyway,
it's also interesting too. But she doesn't have the thing on the head, but it almost looks like an alien kind of thing because of that light that she has behind her. But you just see the two like beams coming up from behind it. It looks awesome. It's like very like a rabbit alien antenna or something, which I like. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I dig this.
There you go. That's Luna. So
creepy, and I like it.
And that's another thing. Follow. The majority of this book, because it's completed, the money only goes towards printing, and then it goes to her. Like the vast majority of it, because I just want to support her and allow her to like keep making these books, allow her to keep making other books. I mean, she's She's just a young artist, but she's really talented.
Yeah, like I said, it's got this like 50s illustration vibe, but somehow it's kind of like anime, but not really, but also like spooky. It just the mix of it works, and I like that.
And it just works. It just works. That's the cool part about it. But yeah, she has all these little cool processes she does. You can go check her out. Her Instagram's a lot of fun. And then, like I said, you'll see like some of her game design work. And
Sheldon just popped in here and he wants to know, is this project horror doll making? No, but let me tell you, not yet. Here, let me copy paste the regular link that we have over here so you can go check this out. Because if you just popped in here, we're going over your campaign because you have a couple other ones coming up, but this one right here is for Our Monsters Volume 2, which is so super close to funding. But we're looking at the artist page right now, Sheldon, because she made a creepy plushie. And let me see if I go back to that. Look, this is this. She's making that right now, but these are the other pieces on here of her artwork. So yeah. And now that you say that she did art for games.
Yeah.
I think I might know some games that she was working on because this art looks so unique to me. So I have to go look this up and figure this out.
Essentially, I mean, it's all like indie games, very small scale, like polygon, like a very low poly type games. So but potentially.
Oh, that's so creepy. But yes, it works. This little like just a triangle pillow thing with the little teeny tiny legs. I just noticed.
It's
the little
so
dinky.
weird. I know. But I don't even get it. It's so interesting. So I was like, I want this thing so bad, but then I don't at the same time.
The pattern for that would be so super simple to make on that, just because it's just like a weird, like the head shape, and then triangle, then two thin things with another like square feet thing. Yeah. Oh, that would be so super easy to make.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yes.
Maybe next year. I like the idea. As much as I hate the idea of like, oh, let's mass produce everything, but you know, I just want people to have this. That's my goal. My goal is just to let people have it.
So like, I think it's so cool too that you could do like, I think you could do like somewhere people would want to paint their own, but you could do a 1 of 1 where she does one for each campaign if you do that, because it would just be a one unique kind of item kind of situation.
Yeah.
But
no, I love that idea.
Yes,
that's really cool.
That's creepy. I dig that. Man,
and she's always down to do everything. That's why I love her. She's a lot of fun. I'll send her any kind of image, and she's like, "Let's do it." And she's always on board. So I'm sure if I told her that idea, she'd love it. So.
This is the kind of spooky shenanigans that I am down for. And I want more people to be down with these kind of spooky shenanigans. I'm for that. I'm still watching the video over there because I think it's fascinating. Just like gum tissue alone, like the way she's painting teeth. I know. Look at it. Like, the way that she's brushing the yarn for the hair. I'm down for this. This is awesome.
Just alone in her house doing that. That sounds awful. It sounds like not a fun thing to do.
Listen,
at least for me.
I've made many plushies in my day. I'm looking at this and going, this is fantastic. I like this idea.
Okay. There we go. Volume 3. We'll figure it out.
Yes. Oh, this is cool stuff. I'm very much a fan of just whatever I'm seeing here. It's fantastic. But yeah, I like just Jackson's coming in here. Whoa. Right, Jackson. Yeah.
Welcome.
Actually, let me refresh your campaign page one time just to see where we're at, because the guys just popping in here. They're so close to hitting their funding goal. They're at $942 of the $1,000, and you have 18 days to go. And like you said, it's going to end on Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween at 5 p.m.
Halloween.
But right around like an hour after that, you're going to get your digital rewards. So you enjoy it on Halloween day, which is awesome. Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Cool. Yeah. Super fun time stuff. Also, thanks to whoever backed that we were in here. Thank you guys for doing that. Thanks for Chris for hopping on here again. It's always a fun time having you back here.
I appreciate it.
Hair is all stuck in my face. Do you have any appearances or cons or anything that you're going to be going up to coming up?
I mean, we do a lot of local cons. We're from Florida, so we do a lot of local cons around Florida. We try and hit some of the bigger ones whenever we can, but most of them are more like Southwest Florida area. And then we actually throw our own. We host our own con. I think I might have mentioned this last time. Partnered with Dave & Buster's.
Dave & Buster's Comics, boom, get some good times.
It's pretty cool. Okay, we have our Dave & Buster's. It's called Con at the Arcade. Con at the Arcade Spooktacular is coming to Dave & Buster's down in Fort Myers, Florida, on November 1st, which is the day after the campaign ends. It's going to be a very busy 2 to 3 days, but it'll be fun. Yeah. And then my goal is I've already talked to Dave & Buster's. We're like, our goal is to branch out and just go like Dave and Buster's Tampa, Dave and Buster's wherever's near you. You know what I mean? Coming
There's
to
a
a Dave and
bunch of
Buster's
them.
near you.
Yeah.
Con at the arcade.
Nice.
So we got some big
You
plans.
got to do that. Yeah. It's got to be happening. You go to the Dave and Buster's. You win tickets, get spooky stuff, get comics. That's what's up. Nice. I like that idea. That's cool. Very fun. Nice. I do have all the links below to find you guys all over the place. Go do that. Go check it out. I will. Oh, here. Let me drop your Global Comics link as well, too. You can go check those out.
If you want to check out some of the other cool stuff we do it.
Yes, very much so. Go check this out. Yeah, go check that out. Go follow them all over the place. You're on all the platforms pretty much.
Yep.
As is everybody. That's how we do things. You got to get out.
Yeah.
Find all the people. Yeah. It's a pain in the butt.
It is.
9 million platforms, but you kind of got to do it.
Copy paste. Yeah. Let everyone know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What sucks about that, though, is sometimes some people have different names and other things, and you can't find what their name is, and you're like, man, what is your name?
Yep. Thankfully, BentBox Comics wasn't taken anywhere, so it makes it nice and easy.
Yes. I don't care what site it is. If I'm not going to use it or not, I immediately go and claim my name because I don't have to worry about changing something later.
Yeah. There you go. Brilliant.
Aha. That's what you got to do. Get in there. Go fast. Get in there. Haha. Let's see. But yeah, thanks for coming on here. Thanks for everybody that was hanging on here. It was a lot of fun time. I'm going to go find somebody that we can go raid because I keep forgetting to do this every time I'm on here. I'm like, oops. But I like to bring people to other platforms and see what they got going on. Let's see. Who was out here? Well, we're going to go real raid. I have comic issues because they have some stuff going on there. They're talking about comics, talking about YouTubes. You got What's on the Rack on there. He's good peeps. They're both good peeps. Go check that out. So we're going to end this. We're going to get out of here. See you guys later. Bye.